Hi, and welcome back to the Cheeky Crypto Podcast. My name's Chris, and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another podcast video. And in today's podcast, we're going to have a look at the biggest headlines in crypto, but more importantly, we're going to have a look at the Ripple case. We're going to talk about XRP, and we're going to talk about the fact that I believe the SEC are well and truly screwed, and we're going to dig into why I believe this. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Right, let's get down to the desktop. Okay, so we're going to start here on coin market cap. Now the total market cap of all crypto is sat over $1 trillion, which is fantastic. But XRP is up 1.67% in the last 24 hours. At 0.4878 cent. And yeah, look, rather interesting. Nick's saying that he expects XRP price to come down. We'll see where we head over the coming days and weeks. But I really want to dig into XRP and Ripple and everything that's going on. We've got the Ripple legal chief talking about the Hinman emails and what this actually means for the case. And it is really interesting because he talks about the fact that the SEC have really been trying to take these enforcement actions over an area that is very grey, and they probably don't actually have the rights to actually regulate it. So it's really interesting, going through these emails, these Hinman emails, because it's clear that these emails were basically highlighting the fact that Hinman was going against the law. He was making stuff up as he went along, and he was, told that, he was basically making up this stuff, and that it would cause confusion, and all these sorts of terms were used in responses to seeing this speech before it actually went out. But he continued to ignore all of these individuals, leaders at the SEC, saying that, you probably don't have the right to do this, and you're making it all up. So it's clear that if they had actually just followed the law as it was written, that they couldn't actually do any regulation of that sector. Really, what is required is, some framework or ways of managing and regulating the crypto space, because the Howey test just isn't fit for purpose, and these would be deemed as non-securities if it was to go through the Howey test, which is the standard test for securities. So the US are really in a bit of a problem at the moment, in the respect that really they need the regulation, and they need to keep the companies that are in blockchain technology over in the US. Better the devil you know than the devil that you don't know. A lot of these companies are now leaving the US, going to different parts of the world, and they could end up in China, they could end up in Russia, various other parts of the world, and that really wouldn't be good for the US. Now, obviously, UK, Dubai, and there's some great relationships between the US and some other countries that are very pro crypto. So maybe it won't be so much of a problem, but it is, a potential risk. And we talk about risk an awful lot on this channel. Do the US really want to risk, losing, the power that they have and the influence that they have in the world? Because we're already seeing countries drop the dollar. And we're even seeing some countries like Turkey, for example, adopting stable coins, so to be that hedge against the collapse of their native currency. So lots going on around the world, but this is really interesting, and it really does impact the whole crypto market, not just Ripple's XRP, but also the likes of Matic, the likes of Cardano, the likes of Solana, and all these other projects that have been cited in the legal battles between the SEC and Coinbase and Binance, for example. So I think that the SEC have screwed up massively, and I think that they're going to lose this case to Ripple. And I think that Ripple, I think September's likely to be the end of the case, and they get the results and everybody knows that it's not a security. I think that will happen, somewhere around September. But that is great for XRP, and it's great for Ripple because they're at the end of that journey and they're able to move on with clarity. But, there's some only just starting that journey, Cardano, Solana, Matic, just to list a few. Now, I have mentioned in previous podcasts that I think that, being called out as a security by the SEC right now is actually, in the medium to long term viewpoint, a positive thing, because I don't think they are securities. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty damn sure that Cardano cannot possibly be a security, and they're going to get that clarity that XRP is going to get in the very immediate future, really, like talking about any time between now and September. So great for XRP and Ripple. Fantastic that some of these altcoins are being listed. I think this is going to speed up a big U-turn in the US. Gary Gensler will be fired. I think he should be serving prison time, in my opinion, for the lack of oversight that he's had in his time. The amount of failures that have happened under his watch, for me, is I guess it warrants prison time. That's my views, my opinions on it. You can let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. It's absolutely criminal in my mind to basically have mission statements like protect investors, level, make the investing space a level playing field, and all the other mission statements that they've got. I just don't believe that they've adhered to those, and to have those and not fulfill them, for me, is it's criminal. So yeah, look, really want to canvass your thoughts and opinions on this in the comments below, so do let me know. But I think this is going to be a positive thing for crypto in general. XRP is to be accepted for gas on experimental EVM compatible blockchain. A really interesting one, this one. We've got the Root network, is a very advanced blockchain based substrate that is EVM compatible, uses XRP as the gas token with the Root token as the native token, which will mainly be used for staking to secure the network and governance. Staking rewards are paid out in XRP. So look, this is great. Again, another form of utility, and I think this is something that we're likely to see more of. So yeah, super excited, keeping an eye on everything XRP. I think that is quite a big piece of news. We got crypto could surge after Nasdaq stalls, according to an analyst here. Look, I think the XRP and the rest of the crypto market, just the crypto market really, including XRP, all have the potential to go really bullish. I've said this. I said a pause bullish. Now, the Fed did a pause, but they caveated that they were still going to look to basically have more increases in interest rates. I just think that, they might not. They might just keep it as it is and eventually towards the end of the year pivot. And I think when they pivot, everything crashes. Kind of my thoughts and opinions on it. But I am aligned to this. I am expecting the crypto space to get very bullish very, very soon. We got crypto investors step up risk management after last year's meltdown. This is something that I talk about on the channel an awful lot. Obviously, we had the FTX, the Voyager, the Celsius, and various other collapses within the crypto space. Some just pure criminals, taking part in the crypto space, with blockchain technology. This is no different to the traditional space. We've seen traditional banks fail as well, with Signature Bank and various others. But what I would say is risk management is something that is really, really important. You can check out cheekyschool.com to do a course on risk management. Now, we avoided a lot of the negative impacts from a lot of this stuff that happened in the bear market. We were fortunate enough to notice the behavior of FTX, and we highlighted it that people should get off the exchange before it collapsed, before anybody was really tweeting or putting anything out, including the CEO of Binance. This was before his tweet. Actually highlighted it live on a Twitch stream. Now, we highlighted the opportunity to short FTT and Solana, and we went on to pretty much call every lowest low in this market throughout this bear market, and going completely against the the narrative at points. But what I would say is, we've navigated this space, preserving our capital, keeping it safe, utilizing great risk management. Never keeping more than you should in one said place. Not having more than 10% or 5% of your portfolio on an exchange, for example. These are all things that really helped us navigate this space impeccably. I think the only I guess one hiccup we had was with Celsius, and that was more me than it was Nick, and I lost 10% of my portfolio. But had I not implemented great risk management, I would have lost vastly more of my portfolio. Now, what I would say is 10% is a lot. I thought that was great risk management at the time. Until you experience, a loss of like a sizable amount of money, you don't quite realize that actually you want to be more risk averse. So now I don't keep any more than 5% in one said place. But this is just one aspect of crypto risk management. There is so much more that people need to be aware of. So go check out the course. It might save you thousands, it might save you millions in the crypto space. Definitely worth doing, in my opinion. We got Brazil appoints central bank and securities commission as crypto market regulators. I don't want to get into the actual article in too much detail, but what I do want to say is we are seeing so much positive stuff happening in the space that we haven't been seeing for some time. It's been very, very negative. And don't get me wrong, I think that this isn't going to move the price in a very positive way. I think really just what the Fed does and other markets and events around the world are having an impact on the crypto market. We are seeing a lot of liquidity being pulled out, and whales aren't purchasing Bitcoin. They're the ones selling it. And for me, that means that we should expect lower prices. And then, we'll be off to the races at that point. But let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.